Did you know that the vegetables you choose to put on your plate today could be silently determining your mobility, independence, and quality of life tomorrow? This isn't an exaggeration. This is science. As we journey into our golden years, what we eat becomes more than just nutrition. It becomes a powerful choice that can either strengthen our independence or slowly chip away at it. Recent research from the National Institute on Aging has revealed something remarkable. Certain vegetables can dramatically strengthen your legs, sharpen your mind, and protect your independence, while others, even those widely considered healthy, may be quietly damaging the blood vessels in your legs, triggering dangerous inflammation and increasing your risk of falls, the leading cause of fatal injury for adults over 65. Today, I'm going to share with you the 3 vegetables you should embrace every day to protect your health and independence, and the 3 you should avoid completely, especially if you want to maintain your mobility and freedom as you age. And please, stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal one common vegetable that appears harmless but could be silently weakening your legs day by day without you even realizing it. Before we begin this important journey together, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I share valuable health information specifically for seniors every week, and I don't want you to miss any tips that could help you live your most vibrant life. If you're finding this information helpful as we go along, please type health in the comments below. It helps our community grow and lets me know what topics matter most to you. Now, let's discover the vegetables that can either support or sabotage your health and independence. Let me introduce you to one of nature's most perfect foods for seniors, the humble sweet potato. This isn't just a Thanksgiving side dish. It's a powerful ally in your quest for stronger legs, sharper balance, and sustained independence. What makes sweet potatoes so remarkable for seniors? First, they're packed with complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, providing steady fuel without the dangerous blood sugar spikes that can damage your circulation and weaken your legs over time. But their true power lies in their rich orange flesh, a sign of abundant beta-carotene. This remarkable compound not only supports your vision, critical for preventing falls, but actually strengthens the delicate nerve fibers that connect your brain to your feet. These connections are essential for balance, coordination, and the confidence to move through your world without fear. As we age, these neural pathways naturally begin to weaken. Each sweet potato you eat helps maintain this crucial communication system, ensuring your feet respond quickly when you need to catch yourself on uneven ground or navigate a flight of stairs. The potassium in sweet potatoes, even more than in bananas, helps maintain proper muscle function and prevents cramping in your legs and feet. For seniors dealing with nighttime leg cramps that interrupt sleep, this can be life-changing. Dr. Patricia Richardson, a geriatric specialist at Northwestern University, explains, "What we're learning about sweet potatoes is remarkable. Their unique nutritional profile directly supports the systems that begin to decline after 65, particularly balance, strength, and coordination. I recommend them to all my senior patients." The preparation matters too. Baking or steaming sweet potatoes preserves their nutrient content and natural sweetness without adding unnecessary fats or sodium. A simple, medium-sized sweet potato, enjoyed with its skin for extra fiber, becomes a foundation for steady steps and confident movement. For Martha, one of my 78-year-old readers, incorporating sweet potatoes 3 times weekly made a noticeable difference. After about a month, I realized I wasn't holding on to the railing as tightly when going down my stairs. My balance just felt more secure. It's such a simple change that made a real difference. While sweet potatoes fortify your foundation, there's another food group working as silent guardians of both your mind and your mobility: dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, and collard greens. These vibrant leaves hold within them a wealth of nutrients specifically designed to combat the challenges of aging. Rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, leafy greens don't just protect your vision, they actively nourish your brain. Studies from Tufts University show that seniors with higher levels of these nutrients perform significantly better on cognitive tests and show slower rates of cognitive decline. But perhaps most remarkable for seniors concerned about maintaining independence is the role these greens play in muscle preservation. As we age, maintaining muscle mass becomes increasingly difficult, yet incredibly important for mobility and metabolism. The nitrates naturally present in leafy greens improve blood vessel function and enhance oxygen delivery to your muscles, particularly important for the large muscles in your legs that carry you through each day. With better circulation, these muscles receive more of the nutrients they need to stay strong and responsive. Dr. Michael Carter, geriatric researcher at Duke University Medical Center, notes, "The magnesium and vitamin K in leafy greens form a powerful combination for seniors. Magnesium helps maintain muscle function, while vitamin K is essential for bone strength. Together, they create a foundation tool for mobility that many seniors are missing in their diets." For Eleanor, 83, incorporating a cup of sautéed green into her daily routine made a significant difference. "I was skeptical at first. I've never been a health food person. But after a few weeks of eating greens daily, I noticed I wasn't as stiff in the mornings. Getting out of bed became easier, and my typical afternoon fatigue started to lift." The beauty of leafy greens lies in their versatility. You don't need to eat raw salads to benefit. Gently sautéing spinach with a bit of olive oil and garlic makes these nutrients more bioavailable. Adding chopped kale to soups or smoothies provides the benefits without the bitterness some find challenging. Just 1 cup of these powerful greens daily can help preserve the strength and clarity that independence requires. It's not just food, it's an investment in your future mobility and freedom. If you're still with me and finding these insights helpful, please type "health" in the comments. I'd love to know you're enjoying this information. Our third essential food might surprise you. It's not a vegetable at all, but a category of fruits that work like medicine for aging brains and bodies. Blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries deserve a special place in every senior's diet for their remarkable protective effects. These colorful fruits contain powerful compounds called anthocyanins that actively combat inflammation throughout your body, particularly in your brain and blood vessels. This matters deeply because chronic inflammation is a primary driver of cognitive decline, joint pain, and the gradual loss of mobility that many associate with normal aging. But there's nothing normal about losing your ability to think clearly or move freely, and berries help fight against both. Dr. Elizabeth Barnes, neurologist at Mayo Clinic, explains, "The research on berries and brain health is some of the most compelling in nutritional science. In multiple studies, consuming berries regularly has been shown to delay cognitive aging by up to 2.5 years. For seniors, that's precious time with clarity and independence. Beyond protecting your mind, berries offer particular benefits for circulation in your extremities, especially your legs and feet. The antioxidants in berries help maintain the flexibility of blood vessels and protect the delicate capillaries that nourish your feet and ankles. For seniors dealing with cold feet, numbness, or tingling in their lower extremities, this improved circulation can be transformative. Better blood flow means better nerve function, more stable temperature regulation, and stronger muscles, all crucial components of safe, confident movement. William, 75, noticed significant changes after incorporating a half cup of mixed berries into his breakfast every day. Within about 3 weeks, I realized the persistent coldness in my feet had improved considerably. My wife noticed I was getting up from my chair more easily, too. It seems such a small change, but the difference in how I feel is remarkable. Fresh berries are wonderful when in season, but frozen berries maintain nearly all their nutritional value and are available year-round. Adding them to oatmeal, yogurt, or simply enjoying them as a snack provides an easy way to protect your brain and circulation daily. One small handful of these colorful fruits delivers a powerful dose of protection against the decline that can rob seniors of their mobility, independence, and joy. They're not just delicious, they're a daily shield against the challenges of aging. Before we move on to the vegetables you should avoid, if you're finding this information valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel. We share new senior health insights every week to help you live your strongest, most independent life. As we transition to discussing the vegetables that can undermine your health and mobility, I want to approach this with compassion. Many of the foods I'm about to mention may be staples in your diet, foods you've enjoyed your entire life without thinking twice. This isn't about judgment or deprivation. It's about understanding how our nutritional needs change as we age, and how certain foods can affect us differently in our senior years. The first vegetable that deserves caution is one of America's most beloved comfort foods, the white potato. Whether mashed, fried, or baked, this staple appears on most American tables several times weekly. It feels like tradition, like home, but for seniors, it can silently compromise the very independence you treasure. The problem lies in what happens after you eat white potatoes. Their high glycemic index causes rapid spikes in blood sugar, triggering inflammatory responses throughout your body. While you might not feel this inflammation immediately, it gradually affects the small blood vessels in your extremities, particularly your legs and feet. Dr. James Morley, professor of geriatric medicine at St. Louis University, explains, the inflammatory response triggered by high glycemic foods like white potatoes is especially problematic for seniors. It accelerates the narrowing of small blood vessels that nourish the feet and legs, leading to reduced sensation, weakened muscles, and an increased risk of falls. This process happens slowly, so slowly you might not connect your occasional unsteadiness or leg weakness with the potatoes you've eaten for decades. But the research is clear. Seniors who consume high glycemic foods regularly show measurably poorer balance, reduced leg strength, and slower reflexes compared to those who limit these foods. For Catherine, 79, eliminating white potatoes was transformative. I'd been having trouble with swelling in my ankles for years. My doctor suggested cutting out white potatoes, which seemed silly. They're just vegetables. But within 2 weeks, the swelling had decreased significantly, and I noticed I was steadier on my feet. I had no idea they were affecting me that way. This doesn't mean you must eliminate all comfort foods. Sweet potatoes provide that same satisfying creaminess without the inflammatory response. Cauliflower mashed with roasted garlic makes a delicious alternative to mashed potatoes. Small changes like these can protect your circulation, your strength, and ultimately, your independence. Our second vegetable of concern might surprise you: corn. This summertime favorite appears innocent enough, but for seniors focused on maintaining mobility and reducing pain, corn presents several hidden challenges. Modern corn is exceptionally high in omega-6 fatty acids, while containing very little omega-3. This imbalance creates a perfect environment for chronic inflammation, especially in the joints and tissues that keep you mobile and pain-free. For seniors already managing arthritis or inflammatory conditions, consuming corn regularly can silently amplify pain and stiffness, making simple movements increasingly difficult over time. Dr. Samantha Wilson, rheumatologist at Cleveland Clinic, shares, many of my senior patients notice significant improvement in joint mobility and reduced pain when they eliminate corn from their diets. The inflammatory cascade triggered by its omega-6 content can be particularly problematic for aging joints already prone to inflammation. Beyond its inflammatory properties, corn presents another challenge for seniors. It's extremely high in rapidly digesting carbohydrates that spike blood sugar, similarly to white potatoes. These spikes stress the circulatory system, potentially reducing blood flow to your extremities, especially problematic for seniors with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Robert, 72, experienced surprising changes after reducing corn in his diet. I'd been having increasing trouble with stiffness in my fingers and knees, just assumed it was part of getting older. My daughter suggested cutting back on corn products, including corn oil and corn-fed animal products. Within about 3 weeks, I noticed significantly less stiffness in the mornings. It wasn't a miracle, but the difference was definitely noticeable. What makes corn particularly challenging is its prevalence in the American diet. It's not just corn on the cob or canned corn, but corn syrup, corn oil, and corn-based ingredients in countless processed foods. Reading labels becomes important if you're serious about protecting your mobility and comfort. Replacing corn with alternatives like quinoa, beans, or additional vegetables provides similar satisfaction without the inflammatory burden. These small substitutions can add up to significant improvements in how your body feels and functions day to day. If you're finding this information valuable, please type "health" in the comments. It helps our community grow and lets me know what topics matter to you. The final category of vegetables that deserves caution for seniors are nightshades, particularly tomatoes, eggplants, and bell peppers. While nutritious for many people, these colorful vegetables contain compounds called alkaloids that can trigger significant inflammatory responses in sensitive individuals, especially seniors. These alkaloids, primarily solanine, can penetrate the intestinal lining and enter the bloodstream, where they may exacerbate joint pain, nerve sensitivity, and muscle stiffness. For seniors already managing arthritis or attempting to maintain mobility and independence, this hidden inflammation can silently erode comfort and capability. Dr. Lauren Martinez, specialist in geriatric nutrition at Johns Hopkins, explains, the relationship between nightshades and inflammation is complex and varies between individuals. However, we consistently see that about 30% of seniors with inflammatory conditions experience noticeable improvement in mobility and reduced pain when they eliminate nightshades from their diet for at least 3 weeks. What makes nightshades particularly challenging is that they're often considered health foods. Tomatoes are full of lycopene, bell peppers packed with vitamin C. This makes it difficult to connect these seemingly beneficial foods with increasing stiffness, discomfort, or instability. For Margaret, 81, the connection was life-changing. I'd been an avid gardener my whole life, growing and eating tomatoes daily during summer. As my arthritis worsened, my doctor suggested eliminating nightshades temporarily as a test. Within 10 days, the constant burning sensation in my hands had diminished considerably. I didn't want to believe it, but reintroducing tomatoes brought the pain right back. It was a difficult adjustment, but being able to work in my garden again without pain was worth it. Nightshades don't affect everyone negatively, but for seniors struggling with inflammation, trying an elimination period of 3 to 4 weeks can reveal whether these foods are contributing to your discomfort and mobility challenges. Fortunately, there are many alternatives to enjoy. Instead of tomatoes, try pumpkin or butternut squash in sauces. Replace eggplant with portobello mushrooms. Substitute bell peppers with summer squash or carrots for color and crunch. These simple swaps maintain meal enjoyment while potentially reducing the inflammation that can restrict your movement and independence. Before we move on to our final section, if you're finding value in these insights, please consider subscribing to our channel. Each week, I share practical, science-backed information to help you navigate the journey of aging with dignity, strength, and independence. Now that we understand which foods support our independence and which might undermine it, let's talk about putting this knowledge into practice. Creating a mobility-protecting meal plan doesn't require complicated recipes or exotic ingredients, just thoughtful choices that honor your body's changing needs. Start small. Rather than overhauling your entire diet at once, try incorporating one mobility-supporting food daily while eliminating one challenging food. Perhaps add sweet potatoes to Monday dinners while reducing white potatoes, or enjoy berries with breakfast while cutting back on corn products. These gradual changes give your body time to respond and make the transition more sustainable. Remember, consistency matters more than perfection. Consider adopting a colorful plate approach. Foods with deep, rich colors generally contain more anti-inflammatory compounds and protective nutrients. Aim for at least 3 different colors at each meal. The more vibrant your plate, the better protected your mobility. Make these changes alongside someone you love. Having a partner in this journey, whether it's a spouse, friend, or family member, increases both enjoyment and adherence. Share the discovery of new recipes and celebrate improvements together. Plan your environment for success. Keep challenging foods out of your home if possible, and keep mobility-supporting options visible and accessible. Cut vegetables ahead of time and store them at eye level in clear containers to make healthy choices easier when you're tired or hungry. And perhaps most importantly, pay attention to how these changes affect you. Every body is unique. Keep a simple journal noting your energy levels, joint comfort, steadiness, and overall well-being as you adjust your eating patterns. This personal data is invaluable, more meaningful than any study or recommendation I can offer. Barbara, 77, found this approach transformative. I started small, just swapping sweet potatoes for white ones and adding berries daily. After about a month, I noticed I was using my cane less frequently around the house. Now, 6 months later, I only need it for longer outings. My doctor is amazed at the improvement in my balance test. These simple food changes have given me back a level of independence I thought was gone forever. As we reach the end of our time together today, I want to speak directly to your heart for a moment. The journey of aging brings many challenges we cannot control, but what you put on your plate each day remains firmly within your power. Each meal is not just about satisfying hunger or enjoying flavors. It's a profound opportunity to protect your mobility, your independence, and your dignity. Every bite is either supporting or undermining the strength you need to continue living life on your own terms. I've witnessed countless seniors transform their mobility and reclaim aspects of independence they believed were lost forever. Not through expensive treatments or miracle cures, but through consistent, informed choices about the foods they eat. The path is simple, though not always easy. Embrace the vegetables that protect and strengthen. Avoid those that inflame and weaken, and pay attention to how your unique body responds. Remember that your body has supported you faithfully throughout your entire life, carrying you through work and play, through sorrows and celebrations, through all the beautiful moments that make up your story. Now, in this important chapter, it deserves the nourishment that will help it continue serving you well. This isn't about living forever. It's about living fully, independently, and with dignity for all the days you have. It's about maintaining the strength to hug your grandchildren, tend your garden, dance at family weddings, or simply rise from your favorite chair without assistance. I believe in your power to make these changes, one meal at a time. And I believe in the remarkable resilience of your body to respond when given the right support. If you've found value in today's discussion, please subscribe to our channel and share this video with someone you care about. Together, we can build a community of seniors committed to protecting their mobility and independence through informed, empowered choices. Thank you for the gift of your time and attention today. Until we meet again next week, may your steps be steady, your body strong, and your spirit undaunted by the journey ahead. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with health below. If not, please share what topics you'd like to see covered in the future. Your feedback guides our content and helps us serve you better. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more senior health tips every week. Thank you for watching, and here's to your continued health and independence.